Okay, we're up and streaming properly now. And yeah, as per usual, I'm annoyed because I played some little trial games earlier just to check all my connections are up. And yeah, got the luckiest player ever, as usual, I suppose. It was very much like, oh, I'll hit you with a Thunder Wave. Okay, fair enough. You've got a 90% chance to do that. Oh yeah, then you'll get parried on the first and third turn of your Dynamax, so you only get one go. 75% chance to not be paralysed, and I was parried twice. So there we go. Let's see here. What have we got? They've got a Raichu as well. Interestingly, do they bring their Raichu to counteract my Raichu? Do I bring my Raichu to counteract their Raichu? Do I bring Sork? Are they going to lead Charizard? I wouldn't think so, would they? Shall I lead Soul? Soul Sork, Kyogre in the back. Do I need Raichu here? Is Zapdos better? Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl for Lunala would be decent. Zapdos. Let's just go Zapdos. Not going to get enough chance otherwise. Right, let's make sure this stream is streaming properly. Yeah, the live stream looks decent. Not too blocky. A touch on the blocky side. I don't know actually, to be fair. Seems decent. I'm not dropping frames or anything like that, which is great. That's exactly what I need. No dropping frames. They just lead Raichu. Now, there's a potential here for me to be in a focus, so you can't fake out myself. I'm not, but you don't know that I'm not. What's Lunala going to do here? I just want to zap in the back. Chuck a cheeky... Don't want to chuck a cheeky Earthquake, do I really? Do I just Bulldoze? And Sun Steel Strike? Yeah, I think so. Bulldoze and Sun Steel Strike. Oh, I haven't Bulldozed yet. I hope I Bulldoze and Sun Steel Strike I haven't done something ridiculously silly. You shouldn't fake... Well, I mean, maybe if you're only... not only ranked 1,500, but if you're... Maybe you don't know Sork and what abilities it gets. So therefore, you would just chuck a fake out onto that slot. But I could be in a focus. I'm not. But I'm sturdy. But I really could be in a focus. So you shouldn't fake out my Sork. You shouldn't. You idiot! This what? So you're going to benefit from a bad play here. You're going for Trick Room, are you? Interesting. Are you going for Trick Room, or are you just incredibly slow? That should have KO'd my Bulldoze damage and weakness policy. So you obviously focus sash on your... Oh, you focus sash on... I could just Earthquaked there or anything. What do you have in the back? I have a very slow Kyogre, so that's actually useful for me. Shall I just Quake? Are you going to throw Charizard in right now? Oh, you wouldn't have thought that. That's silly, isn't it? I'm going to Quake over here and Throat Chop here. I don't think your Raichu can knock out my Sork. You'd have to go after my Sork as well. I mean, let's see. Maxi, I mean... I just think this is a little bit of a silly play. Like, you're Raichu. Well, so you've set your own Trick Room, and your Raichu should be the fastest thing on the field, which just seems really odd. It's not, because my Sork is Scarfed, but you don't know that. Phantasm will set off policy here. I'll KO with a Quake slash, at the very least, a Quake slash Throat Chop. And I'll get a decent special defense boost. That'll be enough. I've got a defense boost, so you can't just bring Groudon in. So assuming now that you don't KO my Sword, which you shouldn't do with any neutral attack here, because you're slower than Sword, which is marginally annoying. Volt Tackle, does that KO? No, nowhere near. Throat Chop, and I just Quake that slot next turn if I want to. Throat Chop should KO, 4 times super effective. I don't know what this guy is doing really. What do I do now? Do I just bring my Kyogre in? You bring your Groudon in. Like, a Precipice Blade is not going to KO. I mean, you'd have to crit. You'd have to hit and crit. Although you probably will do. Hit and crit. This guy. My Solgaleo. Do I need Sork? I don't think so. In the very end game, my Zapdos will speed tie your Charizard unless you are super duper slow. I'm going to Steel Spike here. That probably... Would it get the KO? I'm down to double into it, if I'm honest. Just in case it doesn't get the KO. I mean, withdraw. You're going to chuck Charizard out now? Yeah. So, but now what happens is this won't KO. Your Groudon potentially goes down here. What I could have done is max Mindstormed your... I think that's good it doesn't go KO actually, because I now bring Kyogre in, who's incredibly slow, and you definitely can't one-shot my Kyogre. I think a Water Spout would be good enough here. You'd have to crit Precipice Blades. I mean, and also you don't know my Kyogre is so slow. I'm 113 speed. You could be about that with yours to benefit from Airstreams yourself. You've also got to worry about Wide Guard here. Like you can't just throw out moves. You can't. That just seems idiotic. My Kyogre is definitely slower than your Charizard, so I'm down to Water Spout regardless. Or should I go out into Zapdos here and Water Spout? Because then the I don't know. I could always bank on you missing as well, if I'm honest. Psychic Fangs over here. I'm dashed down to Water Spout. I really don't want to miss a Water Spout. I really don't. Oh, I'm just slower. So the game is just over. This guy's like, why is your Kyogre so slow? Because I never ever run fast Kyogre. It's not that useful for me personally, so I don't ever run it. I like being bulky, so then you think you'll knock it out, or you think you may or may not outspeed it in Trick Room or not in Trick Room. This doesn't matter. Whatever you do, you can fake out something if you wish, but you are going down regardless. Goodbye, goodbye. A win for me. Are you going to go straight for it, or are you still going to go? Maybe in case I went for Earthquake here, or I don't know, you're good on, mate. And there we go. Like, sometimes when I play this, I think, why was that so easy? But I think some people just don't. I mean, why he set up Trick Room? You've got Charizard and Raichu, both incredibly fast Pokemon, and you go Trick Room and then max yourself. Anyway, let's go for another game, see what happens.